The time has come to review all the sets from the year 2014, the complete collection, including add-ons. Hi, this is PlaymoBello, and this is set 6000 from the year 2014 from Playmobil. This is the Royal Lion Knights castle. It's a grand castle. It's not even named just castle. It's grand because it's gigantic. It's huge. Went ahead and I added here most of the characters that we already seen on the previous reviews. So there's one guy here on the side. There's that guy up there, if you see it. This one guy all the way up there. This castle, if you look at it, is absolutely awesome. It's one of my favorite designs by Playmobil. Look at all these rooms. What? I don't know why there is a ninja hiding. That is from Naruto. If you look, there's a Skeletor here. This guy's been trying to get out of the jail, but I guess he died trying. He became a little Skeletor. Coolest castle. The last one that Playmobil released before the Novel More series. That's all the characters. You have 4 characters. Boom, 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 boom. And then if you turn around here, the 5th character is the Skeletor. There is the hidden leaf guy from Naruto again. He will be reviewed soon. I like to decorate this room here as the secret room where you get a scroll where you can write some whatever you want to make out of that. A shelving for all your extra weapons. And down here you have the king's room, throne and the treasure and all of that. So let's begin here with the front of this castle. You have a door, a large great door that does not open unless you get here right on the other side. Platform does not reach the full length of the floor. Here is the door of the castle. It has a wooden bar just like the castle from the 90s that I reviewed. So you remove that great bar and the castle opens. And now the door is open. You can get into the castle and out of the castle through the doorway, and you have that beautiful entryway with a stairway and all of those cool rooms inside. You have this little space here, the top of the tower. This is the Watchtower of the castle. Normally they're on corners so they can shoot enemies from both sides like so. And if you look here behind, right here, this little protrusion, you see that little ladder? You put it right there. This ladder does not come with a castle, but Playmobil did include this little space here for you to add your own ladder. You can buy that from the Playmobil parts service. This ladder actually comes in another castle from this night series. And so I just took from that and I put it in here just so you can see that you can add that little detail so your guy can actually climb on the top in a more realistic manner. Not just that, but here on the side wall you have this big spacing where you can also plug some catapults, and there's a little stairs, a little ladder as well on the side where you can climb up into this spacing of the castle. So do you see those spaces, those open spaces? You can play that you're shooting arrows on anyone trying to invade this castle or break this door open. What I really love about this castle is this flag here. It's right here at the front, adds up to have the coat of arms of the army of the Royal Lion Kings, including the shield here that is totally removable. The shield comes off and then you can use it with a character or just put it right back in. Here is another feature of this castle. You have a catapult and you have this wall here that's breakable. So let's try and break it. Once the wall is breached, you can enter the castle through this hole in the wall and you have full access for as long as you can survive all the attacking soldiers from the walls. Last time I looked, this castle was going for around $500. That sounds insane. Don't pay for that much. You can get it for $200, give it or take. I think it was sold by Playmobil officially by around $200. Right here you also have a cannon with a large gray boulder, 2 boulders in the tower on both sides. Look at that. So you can shoot this way or this way, and you can point in any way you like. So let's say someone is approaching this. Boom. To install a new boulder, just aims in. There you go. Here's the boulder. Just went in and took the piece with it. You can carry the boulder with 4 characters, but you must remove the gloves from any characters, because with those you just cannot grab onto those handles. They are a little wobbly and they don't stand straight, you see that? But you know, if you're just playing with that, it kind of works. This is a chain that's not made of actual metal. It's a chain made of plastic, and that means it's going to last forever. It won't rust. It will always look brand new like that, and it doesn't break because it's a very well made plastic Playmobil. So I have this evil guy. He's a wolf knight. He is right here in the middle of the castle. If you see here, there's a lever. If I push the lever, there he goes. He is down into the cellar. Now the king guard can come and make sure he's locked. The guy is just in there on the floor. He passed out. So whenever he wakes up in there, he's going to realize there's a guard and he's in jail. He's in a prison, and it's a medieval kind of prison, so they don't have any rights because the Geneva Convention happened in the 40s. So here is the stairway from the inside of the castle. You can go throughout this rocky area here. You can walk up through the bridge into this cool area, access the cannon or another gate. It would take you into the main watchtower, into the king's room, the throne room. So because of that, there are several stages of protection. All right, let's say the wall has been breached. All the woven knights are inside the castle and they're going up to kill the king and take over this castle. All you have to do is pull this rope here. Then you connect the bridge into this little lever right here. And there you go. Now the bridge is suspended in the air, and even if you go here to this side, you can't access anything because it's all enclosed. You can play that they're trying to advance through this window here, but you put another knight in there on the other side and they nail this window shut, or they keep fighting through the window in order to stop the invaders from taking over the castle. All right, let's say they made it through. So what else can be done entering the main part of this castle? Right here at the top, on the top of this tower, you see this lever here? If you push that lever, another protecting door falls in and fully locks the entrance. So what happens if you drop it on someone's head? He decapitates his head, I'm sure. Crushed by the metal gate. If they breach through that gate, it's over. The only other thing holding them back would be this little door, but the lock is on the outside, so they can just break that lock and come into the throne room. There's this door, then there's this area here that doesn't have a ladder, and there's a little room there. I don't know what that's for. Maybe you can hide something. Or why is the ninja from Naruto hiding in there? If you move this around, you can see it's the king's little balcony. And the king balcony also has a door that has access to the main second floor. There's no stairway from this room to the upper room, or that gives any kind of access from this balcony to the other area. You see that? There's no access. You're just supposed, I guess, to imagine that you can reach this area here. When you do reach this area here, which is this area as well, or this area, you do get a little ladder that takes you to the very highest top of the highest tower here, and it does have a little access door that you can open. The upper view you get. There you go. You can place characters on the roofing if you want. You can put like a character in here. This window that I showed earlier, you can fight against these guys here from entering through the window. But there's also this secret floor. And if you do this and you can hide your treasure chest in there full of gold. Look at all of that gold. And then on this side here, if you want to open this doorway, you get inside a cave where it's supposed to be guarded by a dragon. Over here you can see an obvious doorway, but before I work on that, let me show you the entryway to the dragon's cave. This dragon cave is in the animations. My platform here does not complete the floor, so this should be closed, and it's pretty large. There you go. I got a little light for you to see. It's pretty large, and there's an opening at the very end. This is where the dragon lives, and if you come back over here, you can remove this. This is some sort of a rocky door. You have all the items staying on the flooring of the rocky door that you just moved. There is another cave. It's an entire enclosed cave, but it has access from this door here. So you can throw enemies down there, or you can enter from this little opening. You can remove this metal bar, invade the castle from under here, where you reach through the inside of the throne room already, so you can steal the treasure. But there's also another secret. Suspicious looking rocks. You can move that rock, take it away, and then it opens that opening for you to sneak through that hole into the dragon cave. So there you go, that's the opening right there where you would be crossing through the dragon cage. Beware, this dragon does not come with this castle. It's another set that you buy in a separate box. That is it for all the back areas here of the set. On this side of the castle, there's a big wall with a handle. Push this handle open, you have access to the stable. There's a large horse in there. There's a big wall here where you can have any kind of shelving, but Playmobil supply you with just that one, what I believe could be food for the horse. And if you look here from the inside of the castle, so this is the front of the castle, that right under the bridge is the main entryway to the what I call the stable or maybe the blacksmith area. That is it for all the features of this castle. It is indeed one of the best castles that Playmobil has ever released. That is the whole castle, all the secrets and all the accesses, the doorways, the towers, the watchtowers, and everything else. And this is what it would look like if you unite all the sets I just reviewed, plus the add-ons. Your castle becomes very well populated with lots of accessories and characters and soldiers. King, a queen, even a dragon at the very top. There are a ton of accessories in this set, so I went ahead and I stripped down all of the accessories from the characters. Don't forget, there is this shield here that you can remove from the front doorway. You got 2 spears, 2 long pole arms, a cape for this guy, a shield, another shield, and of course those 2 shields mentioned. Helmet for the Arrow Man, a crown for both king and queen, a scepter that you can use for the king or for the queen. It just represents the power of a king. The king has a full armor set, a breastplate, arms. All of these items you can just collect them and as a treasure if you want to. Treasure chest right here in the back. A horse. The set has 4 swords and each single sword is different. Bow right here, 2 maces, and the best thing about this mace, this is a plastic chain because it works. You can just hit shields and you get. There's a little map that says secret in English. Actually, it doesn't say secret. It says something in German. Wird in Aftenmakron Torbe von Wiefen. There's this little island where your Skeletor or any prisoner sleeps and eats on this little table. You also get a little pen to write your secret notes, I guess. Little table. And the throne for the king or queen to sit upon it. Pretty awesome. That is the set. 6000 for the year 2014. Oh my goodness. Here is the side of the box. It shows you all the features. Here's the green dragon, the little secret doorway. This box is massive. Look at the size of the box in comparison to a Playmobil character. If you rotate, you get the back of the box with all the accessories listed. Here are the same characters, the king, the queen, archer, and the knight here with the Skeletor with different weapons. I just went ahead and made sure they all had a shield, and that's how it looks like when you have them all armed to the teeth. And here are all of the characters that we reviewed so far from all the 3 sets. The castle, the catapult, and the 3 knights. All of them in a pyramidal strategic position where we have their most skilled knight in the front. That's a lot of characters. That's a pretty big army, but that's not it. There is more, few more Lion Knights that needs to be reviewed, and all of the other factions of the Playmobil Knights series.